they can ill afford those types of greatness.
Jeez, my hella room to step
those kind of greatness. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Matthews finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Matthews. Nice call movement by Milwaukee. No good from Bledsoe. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Davis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Loco pushes the Green. Takes it inside. Here's Howard. Takes it off the glass.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Matthews kicks to Lopez. Pass to Matthews. On the wing, Giannis.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, there's always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Giannis passes to Lopez, and that one drops.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
To the inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Giannis gets to Middleton. The three, Bledsoe. Knocked away. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Driving to the basket. Outside for Bledsoe. Pass to Matthews. Lets it go from deep. Excellent D from Howard. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to James. Howard with his screen on Bledsoe. James. The rebound by the Bucks.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the Bucks miss again. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green passes to Davis. They kick it out to Green for the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Exactly what Green is known for. Terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
Down low and stolen by Howard. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Caldwell Pope passes to James. 43 seconds left in the first. So they take the lead. LeBron's got 6.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he gets.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
No good from LeBron.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the drive, and the dunk by Giannis.
I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this
Personally, I just want to get better.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. Chris Gingrich as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's paired with Middleton. The pair up front, it's Giannis and Lopez. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Eric Bledsoe. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got a really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Hill kicks to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Ilyasova sets a screen for Middleton to the middle. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Middleton. Ilyasova's got his first points in this one. Lakers trail by 4. The pass to Caruso. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The drive by Hill.
And last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Bart, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played with.
Count it, good.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Outside Hill. It's rebounded by Rondo.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And so, yeah, we'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys, James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. No good. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep in the second. side for Korver. Lets the three fly. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Hill. Kuzma, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some.
Nice.
And against the basket, officials blowing the whistles for a chance at the line for one more. That sends George Hill to the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Contagious Caldwell Pope comes in for Marquise Morris. Green is checked in for Alex Caruso. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. That's the James. 1:36 left in the first half. That one goes. Count it.
They really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Eric Bledsoe is checked in for the Bucks. And the Lakers also making a switch. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Robin Lopez. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Ilyasova. And that one misses.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely, Mark. Well, Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was as great as ever. Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
James against Korver. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And the Lakers get it back. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Dallas passes to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance.
What you doing?
To LeBron.
What you doing?
I'm just coming to say goodnight.
Night.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Davis sets a screen.
It looks the same to me.
Second chance effort. And
Really?
with the
Yeah.
nice bucket inside. Howard's
Yeah, come on. Hold on. Let me go back to the game back. I'll show you in comparison. Trying to find a good comparison.
Sorry.
No, look, here's Klay Thompson in PS5 Next Gen, and here's him on PS4.
Oh, okay. A little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, don't stay up too late, my lovey.
I won't.
Okay?
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah.
lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. And George Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. The kick out to Lopez. Right side out to Kumbo. Those 3 pointers off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that's all we have.
joining us. We played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guards, it's LeBron and Green. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard into the center position.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
Middleton outside. Launches a three. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis dishes to Howard. Ron right side. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Bucks trail by 5. They've been looking at a single offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Lopez, a screen on Davis. Lakers leading by 5. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot.
I think Caldwell-Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Passes it to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. LeBron drives in, goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick and roll situations, clearly. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
On the wing, Giannis. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo is...
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us for a night of G League basketball. Tonight will see the Northern Arizona Suns as they play against the Raptors 905. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're eager to see what these two teams have in store.
Rosters are constantly shifting in the G League as new talents come and go. So it's always interesting to see how these teams perform.
Well, the G League is a place for experimentation. You might see some clever new strategies or starting lineups tonight.
Count it.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
You want a great way to measure the success of the G League? Just look at how many players in the NBA have spent time developing them.
The numbers will really surprise you. Right now, about half of NBA players have spent some time playing in the G League. Most have done so early in their career, but that number will only grow over the coming years.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Montgomery with the ball. Wells picks him up. Montgomery, no good.
Boy, I mean, that shot had no chance of going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
Really ill-advised.
Takes it out to Junior. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
When you talk about an up-and-comer such as Junior, getting to the line is huge. It shows your team you're willing to do the dirty work.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. 3-pointer. Hill can't get it to go. Pass to Ellis. Wells. And here's Junior. Kicks it out to Middleton. On the wing, Ellis. To the inside. Adebayo. The basket's good. Off the assist from Jackson Ellis.
Well, the NBA has used the G League as a testing ground for new rules. Rules the NBA is curious about implementing, but wants to see in action first. It's been pretty successful so far.
Morgan's shot is off. Junior outside. Middleton. Montgomery defending. Junior outside. Ellis. Pass to Middleton. Takes it out to Junior. Clock is at 3. No good on the triple. And with the rule testing in the G League, some big changes have had their start here before being adopted by the NBA.
14-second shot clock reset. The coach's challenge are the two big ones. The G League also recently tested having one foul shot count for all free throws. It's a great way to find new changes to improve basketball at the highest levels and speed up the game.
Ellis with the bucket.
Rise and fire. This is really Ellis in a nutshell. He feels confident shooting as soon as he gets the ball in his hands.
Now timeout called by Northern Arizona.
Man, Brian, he has to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through goal streaks, but you have to find a way to stay productive during the shooting drought.
In the lead. And this franchise, the Northern Arizona Suns, they've had quite a few NBA mainstays during their time.
T.J. Warren, Eric Bledsoe, Derek Jones Jr. They've had at least a little bit of time here with Northern Arizona. It's a well-established G League team, and they've had their team developing quite a number of NBA players. This team has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Outside Montgomery. There's a screen. Pass to Hill. Tries a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Ellis with it. From deep. It's hauled in by Hill. Over to the left wing. Outside George. Hill. Outside Montgomery. Temple from downtown. Northern Arizona again missing. And with about a third of the G League season behind us now, not much has changed with how the NBA scouts view Junior.
Yeah, I think this seems to be what front offices were expecting Junior to do in the G League. They've seen the film and his numbers. It's right in line with how they've ranked him. So we'll have to see if Junior can make some noise as the season rolls on.
Pass to Hill. George. Here's Temple. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Hill. And he misses it off the right side of the rim. It's the 9:05 now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Yeah, they've been looking at a zinc offensively.
You need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Stevens. To the paint. Temple. That shot's good. Stephens making the play.
You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here outside. Now here's Hachi. Covered by George. Adebayo, that's good.
Impressive vision from Bradley and Taylor. Spots the wide open man and instantly sends a pass.
Pass to Hill. Temple, defended by Adebayo. And stolen by Junior.
And when you watch Junior going up against G League competition, it's hard to believe that he only recently started playing basketball.
Launches a three. And that shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Wells. Back to Adebayo. And out of bounds. The 9:05 able to keep the ball here.
Nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
He was just a hair away from summing up with the steal there.
So close.
Both teams will make substitutions. We finished one half of play. The 9:05. They lead by 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Midway point of the game, what are you seeing from Junior through the first 2 quarters of play?
Honestly, we didn't get to see much from him at all. Maybe he's still figuring out his role on this squad, but it would be nice to see him get more involved in the rest of the game.
Yeah, he needs to focus on finding ways to help out on every play. Hard to say how much potential he has as a player if he's not really showing us much.
Pass to Wells. Adebayo. Picked by Hachi. Adebayo with the ball. George picks him up. Hachi. And it's Stevens with the rebound. Northern Arizona trailing. George. And the basket by Marshall.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Here's Ellis. He has 7. Inside. Here's Junior. Adebayo with the stop.
Well, defenses lock in on Jackson Ellis, but he's aware. So he likes to use that to find his open teammates out there.
Outside, Stephens. Pass to Montgomery. Back to Stephens. Hill. George. Hachi covering. Just 5 to shoot. Back to George. And George with the stop.
Way to finish and cut to that lead a little bit.
We may have to pause the game. The basket's still shaking.
Yeah, he got as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
For 3. No good on that shot.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. But you got lucky.
Well, the Yataki guys that have been on this team for a long time, they'll all tell you how much they enjoy playing with Shammy Wells.
Wells can do so much without the ball in his hands. G-League rosters can have high turnover year to year, but Wells is always a factor for this team, and his teammates love playing with him.
And here is Hill. And missed there on the triple. Wells, guarded by Hill. Back to Wells. Ellis outside. Wells. From outside, off the mark. Up top, Hill. Defended by Adebayo. And here we go. Outside, Milton. Back to Adebayo. Hill with the steal. Montgomery on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Hachi.
And it's still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Ellis outside. Adebayo. Guarded by Hill. Back to Adebayo. And a great assist by Wells.
Nice pass by Wells. Scouts have talked about wanting to see more of that from him. Giving up the rock because we know he can shoot it.
Here's Temple. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Timeout call, but 9:05. Now here's Hill. Outside Montgomery. Pass to McCoy. To take the lead. Ooh, no luck on that one. Adebayo with some nice lead. Well, three. Good on the three-point shot. And he's one of the best shooters in the G League. If you want to rack up assists, just give the ball to Shammy Wells.
Shammy getting it done here in the G League. We're able it all the time. Great form, beautiful release. Can destroy a team from outside on any given night.
Outside Stephens. Outside Montgomery. Shoots over Wells. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over.
Those types of mistakes are magnified when it's a tight game like this.
9:05 in the lead. Pass to Adebayo. Rejected by Stephens. They retain possession. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Junior on the way. Now here's Ellis. Hockey with the stuff.
Using his height well on the glass. The Romanian superstar is fantastic at reaching out and snagging second chance opportunities.
Outside Montgomery. Pass to George. Hill. Outside Montgomery. Back to George. Shoots over Middleton. And it'll be Northern Arizona's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Suns able to retain possession. Here's Hill. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the quick three. Down low. Here's Junior. And Stevens with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats of the both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
McCoy with it. Outside Stephens. Pass to Montgomery. McCoy. Outside Montgomery. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Northern Arizona. Here, right side. Shaka, two, right there.
Smooth release from mid-range. He does a good job of picking his spots offensively.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Wells. That's break 9:05. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It's been all one-way traffic here. It's really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
This keeps increasing.
Black with it. Now guarded by Adebayo. Marshall up top. Pass to Black. Evans. Black outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Montgomery outside.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Now here's Black. Pass to Marshall. Stephens. Black for three. Andre Hodge comes up with the rebound. Oh, you look at Gladney and Taylor. He's an old school type of center. He just wants to punish you down low.
He's a throwback to the kind of center we saw in the 90s. Not to say he isn't skilled outside, but he knows his strength is close to the basket. He wants to just bully you near the rim.
Back to Black. Pass to Marshall. Here's Black. George. Haji covering. George, no good. And here's Ellis. Got Adebayo. The basket good off the assist from Ellis.
Well, it wasn't already out of reach. It is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
And Brian, you want to run up the score?
Outside Montgomery. Back to Marshall. To end the run. And finished off by Marshall.
Big finish. Ecstatic.
And he hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Why not? We can get it like that.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with a little showboating here and there, right, guys?
Back to Adebayo. Good luck on that one. And so the 905.
Whatever happened to those red pistachios?
Red ones?
Yeah, your fingers will get covered in red dye. Never mind. This meeting already feels cliche. Tension in the air. Coach meets with player, breaks bad news. Is he being cut or traded or what?
I don't know. I thought I was playing well. I thought maybe you were meeting because I was playing well.
You got me. I was trying to pretend you got me. Anyway, yeah, you're playing well. You should know that. Sounds like you do. You're solidly in the starting five. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, Coach. I'm going to keep going hard.
Can I give you some advice?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, finally. I don't get to do many pep talks. ATM just naps when I bring him in. Jay just talks from the time he walks in to the time he walks out.
That's not me. I'm all ears, Coach.
Dribble the ball. Pass to the open man when you're defended. Shoot when you're open.
Okay, I guess I can work on all that. You're messing with me.
You're doing great, soft serve. Let's keep it up. Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
You ain't never seen an English boy in a lowrider. Should've got Vijay, no rider. You ain't Sledge, ain't no slider. Heard you got put for a whole fiber. Heard you might talk about. Heard you might talk about cosign.
By 2. On the East, the team's looking a lot worse. Oh my God, the Hawks were 55-27. They were 20 games better than anybody else in this conference. Heat 32-50, Sixers 31-51. They actually ended up getting very close. In this conference, at least, as Harden and James Harden, they couldn't make it due to their ideas, their defense. Harden and James Harden. Now, I would like for you to explain what the hell that means, click production. Oh, Julius Randle was starting? Yeah, no wonder. Sixers, the Lillard, Donovan, and Vucevic. Vucevic really couldn't make it. Come on now. The other side, Denver, the Van Vliet, KD, Zion, and Ben Simmons. Wait, was it? Oh no, it was Jamal Murray. Oh, Zion, I guess you stole this. He averaged 21, KD averaged 23, Van Vliet 12, and what did Jamal do? 17. The other team is the Mavericks. Okay, I'm not surprised at this one. I didn't think this team really had much of a chance. I mean, I like Embiid, but not really. Well, I liked him. I don't know what the hell. I'm cutting myself off. Number 1 seed in the West is the Westbrook and AD team. Like I said, I thought this team was pretty good. Then the LeBron D-Stro. So they're starting D-Stro over Benson. Wow, Braun Booker and them, they were number 2 seed at 49. We'll look at the matchups in a second instead. But the number 1 seed far and away is the Giannis-led team with Beal, Ingram, Brogdon, and Drummond surrounding him. I guess he just has nice surrounding pieces. I remember seeing Kemba here, but I was thinking to get traded. Oh, I guess they weren't starting Brogdon. That's what. Okay, well, here the hell goes nothing.
baby. Take that! Give me that! Hey! Shot! Hey, on him! Yeah, way to get that rock, man! No, I got him! One! Hey, swing it! I'll take it. Hey, yo, come right here, baby. Shoot that. Yeah, boy. Good finish. Oh, get that! Hey, yo, right here! Side! Hey, put it back up! You're open! You and I buried love underneath. Now I hope that my message in a box. Hey, yo, watch it! Come on! Find you. Where can I find you amongst the stars? I thought I saw you falling from afar. I hear you somewhere singing the same song. I promise
You gotta start the alley, you want to. Alright. Vibe. Honcho vibe. Yeah. Big honcho that is. 8, 2.
one. Same team, man. Hey, yo, right here. Grab that. Hey, heads up. Shoot that, baby, come on. Hey! Hey, swing up! Way to grab it! Hey, yo, right here, baby! Smash, baby! Shot! Go, one here! Yo, right here! I got her! Oh, and one! Finish! Get that out of here!
I'm a 5-star with a big bag. I've been getting big case, so they big mad. If the offer looking decent, tell them hit Brad. But if it's not enough, digits don't send that. 20 years young, think about a bankroll. Been a minute since they had me on the payroll. Still stacking paper, never was a man. Club headers and some lay low. What you play for? Co-following it. If we say so, been wild enough. Kung Pao chicken eating, but I got space, so send me up a side of the bread with the queso. Bam man, head full of dreads with the halo. Hit your mama's spot with his shoes on the table. West side, what's the catch? What's your angle? Watch your feet leave the floor, Chris. They gon' pay age for moving, making a movement. You know how we do it. And my neck too clean, got a head on me. I ain't playing with him. She an AG with the team when I ain't playing. My whip, my hip, my dash, my lip too slick, my bad. You mad? And my neck too clean, got a head on me. I ain't playing with him. She an AG with the team when I ain't playing with him. My whip, my hip, my dash, my lip too slick, my bad.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the payday.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We're going to go tall here. Simmons and Richardson, the guards, with Harris, Horford, and Embiid as the front court. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. Murray and Harris, the guard set, and it's Barton in at the small forward. Now here's Murray. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Murray. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Jokic. Embiid, he gets that one. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Pass to Horford. Inside. Fade away. He doesn't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harris kicks to Barton. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Simmons with it. Out guarded by Murray. Harris outside for the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Jokic slams it in.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Out to the wing. Embiid finds Simmons. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
Simmons. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Jokic against Embiid. And Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Embiid dishes to Horford. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Murray.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Embiid wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 9.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Jokic with the screen on Simmons. Murray finds Jokic. For 3. Murray, no good. Harris looking it over. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed.
And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's...
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Murray and Harris, the guard set. Millsap and Jokic hold down the post for them. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Burks the pass to Robinson. Drills the baseline jumper. Robinson's got his first basket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Morris kicks to Plumlee. Millsap in the corner. Plumlee sets the pick for Millsap. Morris outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Thybulle. The 76ers leading by 7. To the middle. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Have the space there, but it's offline. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Morris passes to Plumlee. Robinson against Porter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Glenn Robinson III. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Alec Burks. Millsap dishes to Harris. Back to Millsap. The kick out to Porter. Fires the 3. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the 76ers lead by 5. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And Ben Simmons kicks to Scott. Horford tried to free himself up. Scott can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Millsap from the arc. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers leading by 3. 1:04 left now here in the second. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott, and it's Richardson in for Shake Milton. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Quarter, no luck.
And the stroke definitely lacked.
I guess we cool back then. You made me block my friends. I guess we met.
On Next Gen.
Yes, we are coming to you with this episode exclusively through Next Gen consoles. Welcome to the future.
The future is looking so bright, Chris.